Good afternoon, everyone. It's my great honor to be here, to come back to my university today to share with you guys. Thank you very much for being here. I still vividly remembered when I was 4 years old and I first participated in a talent show in my kindergarten school. My only job was to hold a flower, walk onto the stage, smile, and wave it to the audience. But at that time, I was so nervous, I couldn't do it. I kept hiding behind the curtains and kept crying. Despite a lot of efforts of my teacher encouraging me, I kept telling her I couldn't do it. So, anyone here shared the same fear with me, the fear of a crowd? Yes, thank you very much. So the fear of the crowd has been haunting me ever since. And when I hit my teenage years, I started stuttering. This problem has become disaster when it cost me an opportunity to win a scholarship to go abroad for study. Although my academic record was excellent, but I failed the final interview. During that interview, I was so nervous that I kept stumbling on words. And at the end of that interview, I bursted into tears. I cry a lot. Convinced that my future was doomed. This will be the end. I will never become successful. I will never become a leader because I cannot speak in front of the public. Have you ever cried so hard after your failure? Yes, I share the moment with you. But you know what? As you can look at me now, I am confidently speaking to all of you. The shy girl, the girl of insecurity and self-doubts have gone away. How many of you want to transform yourselves just like I did? Yes, wonderful. Thank you very much. So, yes, you can look here. It is the picture of me, very shy. And this is me on the stage. And not only I stand in front of Vietnamese people, I used to stand in front of 4,000 leaders at international events. I'm now a leader, the founder of a life coach networks of 30,000 members in more than 30 countries. And my latest book has just sold 20,000 copies. So for the past years, I continually seek the answer to the question, how can I become successful? How can I become a leader? When I study about successful people all over the world, do you know Jack Ma? Yeah. Do you know J.K. Rowling? Yes. Or do you know Albert Einstein? Yes, yeah, all of us know about them. So Jack Ma, he used to be a mediocre student who failed university entrance exam twice. And J.K. Rowling, she used to be a homeless single mom who could barely feed her children. And Albert Einstein, he was considered as a dummy at school by his teachers. But in the end, Jack Ma built his empire of technology. J.K. Rowling wrote a book which can sold millions copies all over the world. And Albert Einstein became the genius of all eras by developing physical theories. They achieved their greatness because of one thing. Do you want to know? Yes. Good, very good. They achieve their greatness because they have found and built their competitive advantage. And I come here today to share with you how to build your own competitive advantage. So after 9 years of studying, I have developed a model called LOCAFE. Anyone here love drinking coffee? Yes. And the model here, its name is LOCAFE. So LO, it stands for love. The first element to build your competitive advantage is you have to find out what you love. Find one thing that your eyes sparkle whenever you hear about it. For example, you can love it. It could be anything. It could be solving math problems. It could be selling something, or it can be small hobbies like cooking or organizing your home. The important point is when you immerse in that activity, you can feel your heart singing. You cannot become successful with a job, with one activity, if you cannot love it. The love is very, very powerful. So it's the first thing. Secondly, to build your competitive advantage, you must find out what you are capable of. So CA stands for capability. Yes, to be more specifically, you should find something, anything, that you are better than those around you. For example, if you love cooking and you happen to be a better cook than anyone around you, why don't you consider taking a course of becoming a chef? Yeah? Or if you can, you love making videos just like you are doing now, and you are very good at making people laugh. Making people laugh, yeah. So why don't you become a content creator? Yeah, content creator, yeah. Or, yes. Or if you love solving math problem and you are quite good at it, why don't you become a mathematician? Or if you are fond of talking to people, sharing with people, engaging in heartfelt conversations, and you are able to uplift other people's emotions, why don't you become a life coach just like me? Yes, that it is. Yeah. And yes, so if what you love aligns with your gift, that is the one thing that you should put more investment in. And last but not least, this point will strike you. To build your competitive advantage, you should focus on your fear. FE stands for fear. Confronting your fear is a powerful catalyst for your personal growth. Because when you can overcome your fear, you can cross the bridge between who you are today and who you really, really want to be in the future. Do you know Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs, yes. So he overcame his fear of public speaking, and then he has become the legendary presenter who sold billions of iPhones all over the world. And Walt Disney, he used to be criticized for lacking creativity. But do you know Disney? Disney movies? Yes, Walt Disney created a lot of movies, fantastic movies, and built the magical kingdom called Disneyland. And for me as well, I love studying about people, and my intuition about people is quite good. I can tell someone with which talents do they have just by observing them. But I cannot become who I am today if I didn't confront my fear of talking in front of the public. I decided that I have to go through it, I have to conquer my fear so that I can become a trainer, a leader of thousands of members as I can do right now. Yes. So all in all, I can do it and I believe it. I strongly believe that you can do it. You can build up your own competitive advantage just by focusing on what you love, what you are capable of, and go through your fear. Good luck, and thank you very much for listening.